Turn it off.
Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we'll see a 35-year-old modern woman complaining about being single at her age. She feels that the advice to be strong and independent is what has led her to be single at present. Before we begin, we want to thank you for being here. Your support means a lot to us. If you like what you see, we invite you to subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. We'd also love to hear your experiences in the comments. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more people. Thank you for being part of our project. Let's get started.
I'm a single woman in her 40s. Have I downloaded every dating app? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app? Yes. Have I downloaded every dating app again? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app again? Also yes. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Hang out with me tonight? No, I'm gonna need 5 to 7 business days notice. Actually, this is the end of December, so let's shoot for February 15th. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Go looking for love? No, I'm gonna need Mr. Right to teleport into my living room. Thanks. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Do I want you in my life? Maybe. Do I need you in my life? Absolutely not. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Stay over tonight? I'm gonna need you to actually call yourself a lift and lift yourself right on out of my house so I can get a good night's sleep. I'm a single woman in her 40s. I'm going to need to see this signed permission slip from your therapist before you approach me romantically. I'm a single woman in her 40s. If a man wants to, he will. No, actually, if a man won't, I'll find someone who will.
First of all, how much makeup is this woman wearing for her face to look like that? Women in their 40s have quite a harsh reality check. They struggle to find a man because many dislike dating apps, as they make it clear what their level is in the dating market. As the woman believes she deserves something better than what she can actually aspire to, she harshly collides with the wall because the wall doesn't forgive. You should have thought twice when you rejected that man who wanted you in your youth. Now you look older, and you have to accept it. I'm a 40-year-old woman, and men don't want me because of my age. Things start getting ugly for women around the age of 35. First, they're at an age where they've achieved a certain level of financial success. They don't want a man below their level, but those at their level don't want them because, if all a man cares about is beauty and children, you offer the same, just with more age and less certainty of having children, with or without money. I prefer to go for the younger one. There's no trick or trap here. It's a logical decision. Don't you agree, brothers?
A video that went viral recently about how women are prioritizing peace over low-grade, low-effort relationships with men. And the number one comment that I got from men was, well, fine, if you can live without us, we're just not going to protect you anymore. So first of all, who exactly are you protecting us from? Is it Sarah that we're afraid is going to break into our home and assault us? Or is it men? Is it men that you're protecting us from? Secondly, when women say that we'd rather have peace and safety, we're not talking about physical safety. We're talking about emotional safety. The reason there is an epidemic of lonely, depressed men is because women would rather be alone than in an emotionally unsafe relationship. I feel that we're in emotional danger when we can't be vulnerable and express how we feel. We're being constantly criticized or put down or ignored. Or all the men run to the comments and say, well, we want to be valued too. Yes, you deserve that. But why are 72% of divorces initiated by women? And why statistically are women thriving in singledom and men are not? It is because women en masse are willing to put in the work, be self-reflective, and do what it takes to show up, and men simply are not.
I'll tell you why. First, women in this country, like almost everywhere else in the world, have far more benefits from divorce than men. 80% of divorces are initiated by women, and nearly 60% of cheating in relationships is done by women. Many women, when they divorce, receive half of the man's money, keep the children with child support, keep the house or half of it, and can access government pensions from the man. In some cases, they even receive alimony. Tell me, with all this support, how could a woman not succeed financially? The 50 richest women in the world, nearly 30 of them are millionaires because of divorce. Secondly, there's emotional neglect in a country where everyone is neglecting each other. The rate of infidelity in women is high, Some admit to cheating on their partners simply because they're bored. Furthermore, there's talk of an epidemic of single men, but you can't see much of something small from another angle when there are more women than men in the country. This tells us that if there are 2 million single men, there must be at least 3 million women. Another thing, the biggest consumers of antidepressants are women, the biggest visitors to therapy are women. So how do you explain happiness if you're not just reliant on pills and doctors?
Hi, ladies. So I want to tell you my story, why I am 35 and single. Unfortunately, I didn't find out until recently. So I'm actually in my car. I have a meeting in the next 30 minutes. So I just thought, why not talk about it? Because I was going through my phone on my Instagram and I saw a post where a lady said, ladies, your guy is not your bank. And I laughed because that used to be my mentality. And that was why I was single. You see, when you feel like I am independent, strong, I don't need a man, that mentality is going to keep you single. Because unconsciously, you're going to be giving a masculine energy. You're going to be feeling like, I can do this, I can do that, I don't need a man. But men love to be appreciated. Men love to be needed. They love that feel that she needs me. They love that feel that she wants me. But if you have everything on your own, you make your money, you can pay all your bills, and you automatically start making the guy feel less appreciated. And any little thing, you're probably just going to spark, or you're just going to ignore him, or those kind of attitude. But it's not something that you are doing intentionally. So if a man does not have anything to offer you, that relationship is not going to last long. That relationship is either that man is clinging onto you and taking from you, or is just playing around. Because a man put their money where they love, where they appreciate. And if a man is not giving you his time, is not giving you, it doesn't have to be money, but monetary thing that is investing. If a man is not investing in you, trust me, that man does not like you. He doesn't want you. A man only invests in what they want. That's how they think. That is how God made them. It is the natural. It's the natural way God created him. And in that situation, you now become feminine, because now you start acting right. You start being happy. You start smiling more. You become relaxed. Then you don't feel the need to take charge. But you see, if your man is not your provider, your protector, your lover, trust me, you're wasting your time in that relationship. And that's something that I learned very late, and I'm trying to relearn. In fact, right now I am working on my brain, but don't have that mentality.
Unfortunately, you've become the man you wanted to date. This is a cold shower for many women because they don't know how to change that mentality of, I can do everything by myself, so what do you offer me? Then this competitiveness with men opens up, which is why men pass on women who aren't connected to their feminine side. But on the other hand, it's the attitude of these women that ruins everything, because she's not the kind of woman who cooks for you. She's not sweet to you. She doesn't ask how your day was or show genuine interest in you because her mind is on solving her own issues. On her money, she only pays attention to you when you bring money, and if you don't have any, she's the first one out the door. And it's true what he says. I always say there are no stingy men. It's just that you're not the woman I want to invest my money in. When you see a woman with this attitude, this I can do everything alone mindset, it feels like you're dating another man because she talks to you demanding things like a man. Nobody wants that. That's why men believe they leave the country for women from more feminine cultures simply because they don't want another man at home.
Ladies, are you looking for a man? Are you looking for a husband? Husband material. I gotcha. Listen up. 3 things. Number 1, get rid of Match. Get rid of whatever, Snapchat, whatever you use for that dating site stuff. You don't need that crap. Get rid of it. Number 2, wherever you live, go find a fishing club and join it and go to the meetings, right? Number 3, and this is very important, You want to go buy a boat? Go buy a boat. Trust me. Trust me. Got your back.
This will end up with there being no place where men can simply sit and think without a desperate woman wandering around. Gyms have been invaded, sports clubs, golf, now even fishing, a place where peace and the adrenaline rush of catching something fill you with joy, is being targeted. Everywhere a man can connect with his masculinity, there's a woman trying to undermine that space for herself, to ruin that place of male enjoyment. It started with gyms, then they made gyms for women only, leaving only one for men. They went with demands to close the men-only gyms because they claim they don't need us, but they can't stay away from men. Now you'll see women at docks, on boats, wanting to go in bikinis, interrupting fishing, trying to find a man. They say women are moving away from men, but the wall doesn't forgive.
If you're a single woman by choice or circumstance, in your 50s or 60s, and you're still working because you can't afford to retire, I may have something that will help. Did you know that people over the age of 50 are the fastest growing group of new entrepreneurs in the world and have a higher success rate of being in business longer than young entrepreneurs? Many wait until they retire to take the plunge. But what if I told you you could start a freelance digital marketing business now to supplement your income, secure your financial future, and turn your dreams of retirement into a reality? My name is Christine. I'm 62 years old, and I started a freelance digital marketing business after seeing a video of a woman just like me who started the exact same business 6 months earlier and was now making thousands of dollars a month in extra income working from home in her spare time. Follow me to learn more and comment retirement if you're ready to get started.
Another one sells courses that only make women lose the little wealth they manage to take from their husbands in divorce because women are the most vulnerable group in these pyramid schemes. They all have this big desire to become millionaires, so when offered a business to make easy money, they flock to it en masse. They think most women live off the government because they believe that women without children are constantly regretting it, or those who didn't marry won't have any financial support. That's why many women are constantly looking for a provider beta to secure their long-term financial life. The problem is that men are making it difficult for them as they see how many take advantage of divorces, so they prefer not to marry. It's the same as children becoming a business for many. They seek out a man who's well off, have 1 or 2 children with him, and then live off the child support because the more the man earns, the more money they take from him. That's why you see women of all ages still looking for a high-value man. Why they go to the most expensive restaurants, the places where they might find wealthy men, like Miami, to see if they can catch one. The wall, brothers, doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. What do you think about women over 35 years old? What do you believe are the reasons strong and independent women end up alone? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from The Wall.